Hello, and welcome to Tuesday Tech Tips with Lawlor Therapy Support Services. Today, we are looking at Google Forms, and we're on a PC, just because I don't want anyone to think that I don't love you guys over in the PC world. So, Google Forms, what the heck are they? They are a fast and easy way to collect information from lots of people and have it stored into one spreadsheet to collect data. So here's some examples. You are with a client and you set up a program and you want the RSW to collect the same data every single session. Either the client collects it or you collect it or whatever, and they can use their smartphone or their computer or their tablet or whatever and fill in forms, and then you get the data immediately into a spreadsheet that you've created. Great for quickly developing clients, or great for very, very detailed things that you are looking for. Obviously dependent on the client and the RSW you have in place. Other examples are more fun, like maybe we can look at some of the templates here. What we are here, we're in Google Forms, and this is the template gallery. So as an example, I'll just open up one of these. Let's just say an RSVP for your kid's birthday party. Go here. It's going to generate the form. Can you attend? Can you not attend? That sort of thing. So people can just fill all this out very quick. You send it in an email. They fill that information out in 2 seconds, and then boom, you have the numbers for your kid's birthday party. Over here, you say, okay, I want to put my responses into a new spreadsheet, RSV responses, create. All right, cool. So what we'll do, all right, so there's the spreadsheet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to do this live here, see if this actually happens. Questions, and I have to do this. All right, so this is live. This is what your person would be seeing. Again, this is just an example of a birthday or whatever, but imagine if you would, this is something we set up for a client, okay? So can you attend? Yes, I'll be there. What are the names of the people attending? Oh, my son's name is Johnny, because everybody's kid's name is Johnny. Where'd you hear about this event? I don't know. Website, because Johnny has friends who have website birthday parties. I will bring peanuts, because everybody loves peanuts at a birthday party. Submit. Boom. So that is gone. Now I'm going to go over to the tab where my responses are, and bam! There is results. Instant like that. So these responses are in Google Sheets, which is part of Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Forms, Google Drive, all that kind of stuff. They're all linked together. So I'm going to show you how to put one of these together, a custom one. But again, just stop for a moment and imagine the possibilities of these forms. Did you imagine? You could do some stuff with this. I know you could. All right, so here I'm going to close this, close this, close this. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start one from scratch, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. And then the other thing I want to show you is the multitude of ways that you can actually collect data in there, okay? So this might be a bit longer, but stay with me because you're going to see how cool it is, all right? So go to Google Forms. All right, and I'm going to start a new one from scratch, all right? Except I'm not down with purple. That's just not my scene. Let's go orange. Yes. All right, cool. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add a question. And here's what we can do. We can have multiple choice questions. We can have short answer questions, paragraph questions, checkbox questions, drop-down questions, linear scales. So your pain, you can rate your pain on a scale of 1 to 10 or 1 to 5 or whatever you like. Those are a little bit harder, multiple choice grids. I'm probably not going to do that one. And then simple things like date and time scenario. So actually, let's start with date and time. So throw that one in there. And so this is what we're doing is setting up how the form will look to the people, okay? So we have this is date, day, month, year, perfect, that's cool. Is this required? Yes, because we need that to be in every bit of data that we collect, so we need it to be required. Okay, next we will throw in the time because this client works better at mornings as opposed to evenings. Time of day. All right, cool. Now, next question. Let's say we're going to start with this guy because his pain scale will definitely affect his performance, okay? This client likes to use a scale of 10. Rate your pain for the day. Low and then high. All right, cool. That's also required. Time of day. We should make that one required too. Oh, it is good. Perfect. We are just killing this. All right. Okay. So as you can see, when I want a new question, I'm just hitting add question. Also up here, we can add titles and descriptions. We can add images. We can throw in videos. So if you're one of those crafty OTs or SLPs that like creates videos for the client, they can watch the video. So perhaps it's some instruction on the activity you want them to do. So you include the video, if it's 30 seconds, to remind them how to do the task, and then they do the task exactly as you described in the video, and then they can complete these questions or this form following your video instructions. You can do the same with an image. Okay. So moving forward, there's a couple other things I want to show you. Let's include a drop down. So this can be anything. So I don't know. We'll do what car did you drive in today? Is this relevant? Absolutely not. But you get the functionality of what I'm doing here. Ford, Chevy, I don't know, Bugatti. What's another one? I don't know. Dodge. Cool. All right, and we'll do one more, which was going to be the check boxes. Boom. Where is your pain? Now, this doesn't have to be pain related. This could be, did you have word finding troubles today? Or if you watched this video, how many things did you not understand? Or something like that. But we can have leg, arm, neck, elbow, and left baby finger. All right, cool. And you know what? Oh, you know what? There's one other one to show you. It is the multiple choice. All right. Pick one. Option 1, option 2. All right, and I want to show you how these interact with each other. Okay, that's why I'm doing them. There are other things that we can include, but for now, I'm just going to use those examples for now. Okay. So responses. So all I've done is I hit create Google Forms. We filled out the form the way we wanted it, with the information we wanted it to include. And then I'm going to hit responses. So now I'm telling it where I want all of my responses to go. So I just hit create spreadsheet. And I'm going to create a new spreadsheet. And we're going to call this, client responses. I don't know. Client A responses. Seem like a good one to do? We'll do that. Cool. So if you want to send this form to your client or your staff or your birthday party or your RSW, you've created the form, right? Just hit the send button right here. And now you get the option of how you want to send the form to somebody. So in this particular example, I'm just going to send it to myself, and then I'm going to open it on my tablet, and I'll show you how it looks on the tablet. Okay. So in my email, all I have to do is click on fill out form. It brings up a web page in my tablet, and I can fill in all the same information. Okay, so also another thing you can do, I'm just using an iPad here, so I can hit the share button and I can add to home screen. So what that'll do is make an icon right on my home screen that I can get to the form from and complete that form every session I have with the client. So again, we'll go fill it out real fast here. We'll just do the preview. So this is what the client or the RSW would see. Again, they could do this on a phone or on a smartphone or a tablet. Anything that connects to the internet, we can do this on, okay? let's check out responses. And first we'll look at the spreadsheet. So we have our 2 responses here. So the timestamp of when the sent button was actually sent. So just in case there's an error here, like if your client is filling it out and maybe they're not always completely accurate, you can just double check that this was the actual day that it was completed. And then you can see how it is grabbing the data from the spreadsheet or from the form and filling it into your spreadsheet. So that's one way you can look through your data and you can analyze it and see where things are going. The other way is, so this is the question sheet that I have saved, right? This is the one that we built. So the tab up here under responses will actually show you a summary of what's been happening so far. So right up top here, so today, being March, we could say on the 14th there was 2 responses, and if there was the 15th and 16th and 17th, they would all show up there. So you can see the days that you had responses. Time of day gets broken down. Rate your pain for the day, so you get a scale of how many times it was this, how many times it was that. So you can see how it builds a nice graphs and how it builds nice graphs and charts for you. And a really nice way to see the data. Okay, so you can imagine the usefulness of Google Forms with certain clients, ones where you really need to collect some data and you want to see it real time. You don't want to wait for the weekly notes or the monthly notes from your RSW, and this will allow you to really have your finger on the programming and make adjustments as required. So this has been your technology trainer, today showing you Google Forms. If you want to see more detail in this and what else we can do with it, drop us a line. We'd be happy to help. Until then, have a great day, and we'll see you next week.